Hello students, welcome to your online classes. In grammar, we are going to start our fourth lesson, that is adjectives. In this, we are going to learn about its definition, then position of adjectives, that is attributive and predicative. Then we are going to see kinds of adjectives. In this, we will see adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, and adjectives of number. So let's start our chapter. We are going to begin with our adjectives. Children, adjectives are one of the main parts of speech of English language. Here we have the definition. An adjective is a word used with a noun or a pronoun to describe quality, quantity, or specify a person, animal, place, or thing. Let's understand this definition with the help of examples. In your book, you have 4 examples. Number 1, we all wanted to sit on the comfortable sofa. Here, sofa is your noun and it is described with the help of the word given, comfortable. If somebody will ask you what sort of sofa is it, you can say it is a comfortable sofa. Second one, Madhu saw blue orchids growing on the hill. Now, what is the color of the orchids? It's blue. So, blue is your adjective and it is describing orchids. Number 3, the old man has grown weak. Here, man is your noun and it is described by the word old. It can be young, anything, but here specifically it is defined, it is given that it is old man. So, old is your adjective here. Number 4, he makes many mistakes. Many is your adjective and mistakes. It is describing that you have not committed 1 or 2 or 3, but you have committed many mistakes. So, many is describing the number of mistakes a person has committed. So, by this you must have understood that words comfortable, blue, old and many describe sofa, orchids, man and mistakes accordingly. So by this you can easily make out that adjective is a describing word. Students, some sentences even contain multiple adjectives like Joy lives in a big beautiful house. You can easily understand house is your noun and it is described by 2 words like big and beautiful. Big is also your adjective as well as your beautiful is also your adjective. So this is one of the examples which I have given you to make you understand that it is not only that we will have one adjective in a sentence, but we may have multiple also. Students, our next topic is position of adjectives. Children, unlike adverbs, which often seem capable of popping up almost anywhere in a sentence, adjectives mostly appear immediately before the noun or noun phrase that they modify. But sometimes adjectives appear even after the noun, like we have here. There are different positions in which an adjective is used. First one, attributive. When an adjective is used to describe a noun, it is normally placed before the noun. It is called attributive use. We have 4 examples here, but we are just going to see 2 of them. It is a lame horse. Now, horse is your noun here and adjective will be lame. As the word lame is describing the horse, means describing the noun. So, easily you can make out that it is just placed before the noun. Next example is Mohit is a wise man. Man is your noun here and the word wise is describing that particular man. So, wise will be your adjective and man will be your noun. Here also you can see it has come just near the noun, or you can say just before the noun we have this adjective. That is why these kind of sentences are the best examples of attributive adjectives. Attributive use. Now we have predicative. When an adjective is used to describe the quality of a noun indirectly, it is placed after the noun. It is called predicative use. I have taken 2 examples from your book. First one, Anubha seems happy. Here Anubha is your noun and happy is your adjective. Here the word happy describes the mood of an Anubha. Number 2, the man is poor. Man is your noun and poor is your adjective. Here you can see that it means your adjective is placed after the noun. Earlier in attributive, it was placed before the noun, but here in predicative, we have adjectives after the noun. Easily you can see in all the 4 examples in your book. Kinds of adjectives. Students, remember that adjectives can modify as well as describe other words, and you will find much easier to identify different kinds of adjectives when you will understand them nicely. So let's start with the kinds of adjectives. We have 7 kinds of adjectives in the book. We will see them one by one. Firstly, we have adjectives of quality. It says, an adjective of quality describes the kind or quality of a person or a thing. Children, you have 4 examples in the book, but I'll be explaining you one out of it. It was a very cold day. Here the day is your noun, and can you guess what will be your adjective here? Yes, definitely, cold will be your adjective. Can you say why? If I ask you what kind of day was it, what you will say? You will say it was a very cold day. So here cold is describing the day. That what kind of day is it? Is it hot, windy? What sort of day is it? So it is easily described in a sentence that it was a cold day. In simple words, adjective of quality describes the quality of noun and answer the question, what kind of? Always remember, children, adjective of quality answer the question, what kind of? Next we have adjectives of quantity. An adjective of quantity specifies the quantity of a thing. Out of 4 examples, I have taken 1 example to explain you. There is very little water in the jug. You can see that the word little is describing that we have little what? Water. Now, little will be your adjective and it is describing water in the jug. Now, dear children, adjective of quantity will describe some amount. It will not give you any number or exact number of the things, but it will just tell you amount of noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Adjective of quantity indicates the amount or estimated amount of noun or pronoun in a sentence. It does not provide information about exact number. It tells only the amount of noun. Adjectives of quantity answers the question how much. It will not give you the answer of the question how many, but it will just tell you how much, means the amount of something. Next we have adjectives of number. An adjective of number or numeral adjective shows how many persons or things are meant, or in what order a person or thing stands. Out of the 4 examples, I have taken one to explain you. Second one, there are 45 passengers in the bus. 45 is describing the number of passengers in the bus. So 45 is your adjective, and it is adjective of number because easily you can count the number of passengers in the bus. They are 45. You can say adjective of number tells exactly how many means number or how much means amount of something is there. Do not get confused, children. It differs from an adjective of quantity. And how? As adjective of quantity refers to a quantity of something that cannot be counted. Keep this in mind. That cannot be counted means I can give you one example like some milk. You cannot count it. But adjectives of number refers to something that can be counted, even if it is an indefinite amount in the sentence. Like for example, some crackers. You can definitely count number of crackers, but you cannot count some milk. I have taken examples from your book. I have sufficient milk. And another example is, I have sufficient books. What is common in these two sentences, children? The word sufficient. But you will see that the same word sufficient can be used as adjective of quantity and adjective of number. How? Let's see. In the first example, I have sufficient milk. Here you cannot count that sufficient milk. Means it is uncountable, or you can say you cannot count it here. So the things which you cannot count, just you can estimate how much they are, means the amount of that you can estimate. They comes under adjective of quantity. But in example 2, I have sufficient books. Here the number of books you can count. So the things you can count, they comes under adjective of number. I hope I have made this clear to you. Revise all the points which I have explained you today. Stay safe and keep learning at home.